Hey everyone, back tonight, chapter 11 of 1 Samuel. And this is what it says. It says, Saul defeats the Ammonites, who's of course Jordan. It says, then Nahash and the Ammonite went up and besieged Jabesh Gilead, and all the men of Jabesh said to Nahash, make a treaty with us, and we will serve you. But Nahash the Ammonite said to them, on this condition I will make a treaty with you, that I gouge out all your right eyes, and thus bring disgrace on all Israel. The elders of Jabesh said to him, give us 7 days respite, that we may send messengers through all the territories of Israel. Then if there is no one to save us, we will give ourselves up to you. And when the messengers came to Gibeah of Saul, they reported the matter in the ears of the people, and all the people wept aloud. Now behold, Saul was coming from the field behind the oxen, and Saul said, what is wrong with the people that they are weeping? So they told him the news of the men of Jabesh, and the Spirit of God, or the Holy Spirit, rushed upon Saul when he heard these words, and his anger was greatly kindled. Meaning that pretty much Saul just got ticked off at the lies that these guys had told the people. So he took a yoke of oxen and cut them in pieces and sent them throughout all the territory of Israel by the hand of messengers, saying, whoever does not come out after Saul and Samuel, so shall it be done to his oxen. Then the dread of the Lord fell upon the people, and they came out as one man. When he mustered them at Bezek, the people of Israel were 300,000, and the men of Judah 30,000. They said to the messengers who had come, thus shall you say to the men of Jabesh Gilead, tomorrow by the time the sun is hot you shall have deliverance. When the messengers come and told the men of Jabesh, they were glad. Therefore the men of Jabesh said, tomorrow we will give ourselves up to you, and you may do to us whatever seems good to you. And the next day Saul put the people in 3 companies, and they came into the midst of the camp in the morning, watched and struck down the Ammonites until the heat of the day, and those who survived were scattered, so that no 2 of them were left together. The kingdom is renewed. Then the people said to Samuel, Who is it that says, shall Saul reign over us? Bring the man that we may put them to death. But Saul said, not a man should be put to death this day, for the day of the Lord has worked salvation in Israel. Then Samuel said to the people, come, let us go to Gilgal, and there renew the kingdom. So all the people went to Gilgal, and there they made Saul king before the Lord in Gilgal. There they sacrificed peace offerings before the Lord, and there Saul and all the men of Israel rejoiced greatly. So this is when Saul basically becomes the new king, or the king pretty much of Israel. Is that he killed the Ammonites pretty much. He defeated them, and Israel made him king. And I have a map here. Says Saul rescues Jabesh Gilead in 1050 BC. Soon after Saul was anointed king of Israel, the people of Jabesh Gilead were attacked by the Ammonites. When Saul heard the news at Gibeah, he quickly mustered the Israelites' forces at Bezek and defeated the Ammonites in battle. Samuel then called upon the people to confirm Saul's kingship at Gilgal. Now you had Nahash the Ammonites attacks in Jabesh Gilead. Saul musters the Israelites' forces at Bezek. Saul rescues Jabesh Gilead. The Israelites renewed Saul's kingship at Gilgal. And this is basically Israel crosses the Jordan, goes over to Jordan to defeat the Ammonites, and they come back over to resettle in Israel. This is the map right here. If you can see that, that's what it looks like. So you can see the Jordan River and them crossing it and coming back over. So that's that in chapter 11 about Saul defeats the Ammonites and the kingdom is renewed. And that's 11, and I'll be right back with chapter 12 here in a minute.